Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. In today's video we're going to be continue working on this 2020 Merc Actros. As some of you probably have seen in the previous video, or part 1 of this repairing of this truck, we pretty much got it to the stage as it is, and we've been waiting for go ahead from insurance company. We pretty much stripped it all before. Now the chassis is badly bent on it. The chassis is bent there. It's supposed to be straight on the end, and it's down, and it's kink. There's kink in the chassis just behind the shock absorber. Just there. There's a bit dent in the chassis. This chassis is full of holes, probably that's why it's getting bent so easy. But what basically happened to it, this truck was going along and the car was overtaking this truck, and the car got head on with some other vehicle, and whatever happened, all the vehicles been pushed into the front of this truck, and this truck obviously wiped all out so from the road. So that's how much damage we've got. And on today's video obviously we're going to be getting this stripped, and we're going to need to take the cab off, engine out, strip it all down the sides, mud guards, fifth wheel, exhaust, engine, and we're going to be taking this to the chassisalignment.co.uk. So let's do it. Right guys, the cab is off, sitting nicely there on the pallet, and I think we're going to put this cab outside when we've got the other one in there. The other one is sitting there because it's a couple of days after I stripped that chassis there for that Scania, and I'm not sure when you're going to see this, probably in about 5 weeks time, because I mentioned on the Scania video, on the big job, on that Scania video, I'll have a break and holiday 3 weeks, so I'm going next week, next weekend, not this weekend, next weekend I'm going away for 3 weeks, going to see my parents, and you're probably going to see this video when I get back, and we're probably getting nearly done or something like that. So, or I'm not sure how much obviously I'm not going to film, and I'm not sure what the stage this truck going to be when I get back from holiday. But as you can see, we're gonna take the engine out, strip it completely, exhaust, all the front end, steering box, all this side, tank, fifth wheel off, and engine out. Like I said, we're gonna park it up. We already have one engine here from that Scania there, and we're gonna park this other engine, this Merc engine, over here, and get on with it. So let's do it. Right guys, just like that, all stripped. Pretty much ready to go to chassisalignment.co.uk. We're still waiting for a few bits. We already had delivery from Merck here and there. Big crossbar, them chassis ends, two of the chassis ends and the end bracket, two of these cast bits, and one, I think we're still outstanding one of these, and a couple of more of little bits, and then it's going to be ready to go to chassis alignment, because that chassis is basically, as you can see, it's like a snake, and it's damaged. That chassis is damaged as back as there. So as you can see guys here underneath, there's a kink in that chassis just here. So that's why I have to strip it far as that. But I must admit guys, this is the easiest truck I stripped chassis wise there. Everything is on the little brackets bolted to them holes in the chassis, and there's not a lot to it. On the Scania you've got the air dryer on this side and a lot of pipes, cables going big lump on the front. So as soon as you're going to smack in this corner, you pretty much struggle. But on this one, everything from the back going forward inside this chassis is just going to plug the cap to the cab, and a few bits to the axles and bits and bobs, and pretty much simple. That's why I have to strip it. Far back is here, because I can see this chassis not being straight in there as far as here. So the Dave and team, they're gonna have a hands full of straightening this chassis. Obviously engine is out there, you've seen us taking this engine out earlier. I've stripped it all, pretty much ready. Before it goes to Dave, we're going to put the couple of brackets and the bar for the cap just on there, and he's going to swap it all over. The same on this side. It's lots of pipes, but all in one lump in a couple of brackets, so it's pretty simple. I bet you guys, or some of you probably think, how do I know how to put this together? But I bet you guys, if you come here and start unwrapping them wires and figure out, you probably will figure out where everything goes. It's so simple. So it's not really hard on this truck. It's pretty simple, and basically because it's not a lot to it. And if that chassis was a bit stronger, it would probably be in a better shape now, or condition, because like I said, it's bent nearly to the middle axle. And I don't have any bolts. I stripped it all and I don't have any bolts. The only bolts I have is for taking this fifth wheel plate off, which I put the bolts in the tray here, because I didn't bother to put in back and link. Everything else is back. Like I took a bracket off here, put the bolts back in. Took the bracket off here, put the bolts back in the other bracket where I took it off. And basically I stripped this so anyone can put it back together. Obviously I'm going up on a holiday now and have a 3 weeks off, so I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll probably see you when I get back, end of August, maybe September. So thank you guys for watching, see you on the next one.